Angie, and I finally have a name for my show. After Talk with High Vibe Angie, I had to remember it. This is wonderful, wonderful Danielle. Danny is what everybody calls her. She is an amazing hairstylist, a forward thinking, forward moving young lady that's just really special to me. And I decided I wanted to do a
Sweet.
funter. I know these are Funterviews, a interview with her. So Danny, before we get started, just tell us a little bit about yourself. Just let them know.
Okay, hi guys. My name is my real name is Danielle Glover. Friends, clients, everybody call me Danny. So, I am originally from Chicago, a small, probably like 30 minutes north of Chicago, Waukegan, Illinois. Been in Georgia for about 4 years. I have two little ones. Well, they're not little, 13 and 7. So, well, 6 turning 7. And yeah, I've been actually braiding for about well over 15 years. I was like my high school side, college kind of hustle thing. And I kind of stopped braiding, went into corporate America, worked for a really good company, Granger, for almost 10 years, got laid off, um, relocated to Georgia, and my life has been amazing ever since then. I got my master cosmetology license here in Georgia, and I have a salon suite in Decatur. And it just has been amazing. I'm learning, perfecting my craft. I do natural hair, I do weaves, I do aesthetics, I do permanent makeup. And I'm actually going to be learning, yeah, I'm actually going to be learning lip pigmentation as well, lightening the lips. So it's a lot of cool stuff that I'm learning and I want to do. And I'm just really eager to learn and grow and just help women to feel beautiful and see the beauty within themselves, like when they're feeling at their worst. Because I've been there and I know how it is. And so just being that friend to people when they need it.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks. I'm
Yeah,
a little
pretty much you're a
shy.
beauty enhancer. You know what I mean?
Beauty answer,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
From I would say head to toe, but definitely head to neck.
Head and neck.
Head to
Head and
neck,
neck.
neck and above, a beauty.
And toe, because I do fashion stuff as well.
Yeah.
I have a boutique, so fashion clothes and shoes. So kind of your
Wow.
one-stop shop for everything head to toe. Come to me, I got you. I can get
I
you ready for date night.
don't feel like I knew that. But
Oh, really?
yeah, with
You
the
know,
clothes and stuff.
yeah, that's where 1223 kind of originated,
Mhm.
with the shoes. And then and the name 1223 is actually my birthday,
Mhm.
December 23rd. So I'm a Capricorn, we're the best.
Whatever that means.
It's so funny. That's where, yeah, it originated from with
Mhm.
fashion. And then I had started kind of really falling in love with like doing eyebrows and doing my brows, and all the girls would say, "Oh, can you do my brows?" And then I was like, "Okay, I'll do brows." And then I was like, I can do hair and brows
Wow.
and nails and everything. So yeah, it's
Wow.
just, if it's there, get it. Why?
They-
Why not?
like a ball that just
Like a
rolled and
ball.
kept picking everything up. Yep.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's why she's special to me.
Oh.
Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I mean, innovative. You doing your thing. I'm very proud of you. So it's nice to see like fresh, hungry meat out there. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It
Yes.
really is refreshing because a lot of people are searching for their purpose or looking for this or looking for that or get stagnant or it can stop.
Mm-hmm.
And so to see
Mm-hmm.
you going and hungry and doing your thing and not afraid to pick up everything and taking
Yeah.
your business and your skills to the next level is
Yeah.
impressive.
Thank you. It's definitely
Yeah,
it's
it is.
definitely hard.
Yeah,
It's not easy, but it's not for the weak. But I think you just have to really want it
yeah.
and believe in yourself. So I just, the worst that can happen is I can get a no, or something and I'll keep living and I'll keep going at the end of the day. And I learn something new every day, and you just got to keep going.
Absolutely. Exactly. The worst that can happen is you don't use it. I mean,
right, you don't use it. And I don't want to lose it. So yes.
Exactly. No, good for you.
If you don't use it, then you lose it. Yeah. And this world is way different from coming out of corporate, being kind of miserable on everybody else's time and just not really feeling like you matter or you care. And then now it's just like, real miserable. I mean, those checks were okay, but it's like, it's not worth it at the end of the day for somebody else's business who doesn't even know you really. So
you have to have that attitude and that feeling in your heart, you know, because it's really some workers out there, like they wouldn't know what to do if they didn't have a job, no matter how miserable, how whatever, they just don't have that entrepreneurial spirit or confidence, you know what I mean? This level is not for the weak either.
It's not for the weak at all.
Depending on yourself, the Lord, and people to call. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And like you actually work harder now. Like some days it's like, man, it would be easier to just go sit back at that desk. But it's like, I don't want to do that. No. Like, that's not me. So
torture.
Yeah.
Seriously, internal torture. But I don't feel like I knew you got your college degree, but I don't think I knew you worked in the corporate world within a decade at that.
Yes, ma'am. A decade, like literally a month away from a decade. They had actually offered me the job back, but my heart was kind of set on moving and just starting my life over. And so I respectfully declined.
That's right. And that right there takes a lot. It does.
It took a whole lot. Yeah.
A whole lot.
From going from that comfort of knowing I got this amount coming in every other week and my medical and just all this other stuff and just kind of dropping that.
Look, security.
Security, yes, exactly.
Security.
Exactly. Yeah. So but it was the best decision I could have ever made. I think everything definitely happens for a reason, and I see I'm where I should be in my career and in my life, and just
How fun is that? Wait, do you say Granger?
Yes.
Like big Granger or
Granger, the bread, Grainger.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Tools. What was Granger? What was that? Or is it?
So Granger is like a third party company, so to say. Like, say you had your business, Beauty Mom, and you needed batteries. And instead of just going to Walmart or wherever to buy batteries, you have an account with Granger. So we would then go and source you the same Duracell batteries that you could kind of go to Walmart and pick up on your own. But we would go online, source it for you, mark it up, and then
I was gonna say, was it cheaper? But then
it's way more expensive.
Convenient. It's convenient.
It's convenient. So they had like really small independent businesses. A lot of entrepreneurs actually kind of come to Granger when they're trying to build their business credit. And so a lot of small businesses start with that. And then from there we had like who was John Deere was one of our big clients.
That's what made me think of tools.
John Deere and like the airplane stuff. So like they kind of did everything. It was a lot, and I was a buyer for them, so I would go out and source and find the items that the clients were needing and stuff. So yes, ma'am.
They have catalogs.
Yep, the big old book.
I'm like, I don't know, or why? But
because it's kind of like a U-line and like a
just now like it's all coming together. Absolutely,
all coming together.
Yes, like a one-stop shop. Waste paper baskets, garbage. Yep.
Any and everything you could think of.
Wow, who knew?
If they didn't have it, then that was probably one of the hardest parts, trying to find stuff that wasn't common. So that would be like a little annoying or whatever. But other than that, that's what I did in my previous life.
Oh, I mean, who knew? You just never know who people are before, and their skills, their education, their whole experience. Who knew?
The most mesmerizing thing to me, it's like I can look at a person, it's like I wonder what your life has been like, because you just never know. What's your story? What's your background? Like, you just never know. at all. Like you said with the girl with the shirts and her and how she does her stuff. You just never know. So
I mean, seriously, like, whew.
Yeah.
Life, I'm just saying life is something, and that's why I'm even doing these Funterviews, overall, because it's giving people a chance to know people kind of behind the scenes. Because usually when people have interviews, usually when people appearances or whatever it is, it's about business. It's about whoever you present to the world
at that moment. Yeah,
absolutely. And no one even knows your middle initial, or nothing about you. And so that is what came up to me. It's like, wow, I know a lot of influential people behind the scenes. People don't know who I know. You know what I mean? However, I just happen to know quite a few. And it was like, wow, it would be fun to get to know these people on a whole different level. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's cool. This is cool.
Yeah, just fun stuff. So that is what this is. And we are getting started, y'all. I was just interested in other people will be too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is fun.
Nice. The first question I always ask you guys is, how do we know each other, in your opinion?
In my opinion, you are like godsend. Like I met you at the Design Essentials. What do they call those? They hold the classes once a month on Monday.
The class, yeah.
Yeah, you were teaching the class, and just something about you just spoke to me, and it was like, you need to go introduce yourself to her. Like, I think it was just, you were just so open about your journey and everything you did, and just welcoming, and like just still humble, like not bragging, and just somebody that I knew I needed to know. It was just something about you. You know how sometimes you're just drawn to people, and I don't know. It was like I think you had your hat on. So it was like you were this hidden gem almost. Like you were covered up.
One of my flaws.
Yes. You were like covered up, but it's like you're so amazing under there. If you would just take off that layer of everything that you got on and let the world see you. Yeah. So
behind the scenes.
Yes. And just your knowledge too. Just trying to pick your brain and just learning, because like I was fresh. I think I had just got my license too, so kind of being fresh into being a stylist, and just just everything about you was just amazing to me. It was just like something about her. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's just something about her that I have to go and introduce myself to this lady. She gonna think I'm crazy or something. And I was so nervous the whole time. I'm just like, okay, how am I gonna say, like,
that's so crazy. You see, people.
But it was just that.
And I'm wondering, did I do a good job? Did they learn?
You did amazing. No, you did amazing. Under all the layers, you did amazing. And you dropped some gems. Like, you are very knowledgeable. You have years in the game. And it's just like, you were somebody that I know I needed in my life. Like, I don't know why, guy, but you had to be there. So it's just like, I had to make that happen.
Yeah.
Jesus. Thank you, Angie.
I know. And here we are. You're welcome.
Know,
Thank you for saying something. And that's why people should always say something, no matter how scared. I tell my nieces and certain people, act like Halle Berry. People don't know you. You know what I mean? If you don't have confidence or whatever, but if it's something that's pressing on you, to ask a question, to say something, to do whatever, do it. You know,
do it.
Never know what can come out of it.
And and I was telling myself, well, the worst she could say is, oh no, we can't network, or I'll call you, or we'll meet up or something, and it never happens. But it's like, I have to get this out. Like, I have to because if you keep on sitting back and wondering and wishing, you're never gonna know what you can do if you don't take that step. And so it's like, that's kind of been my motto for the last few years. It's like, closed mouths don't get fed, and they don't. And I think that's what sets the world apart from a lot of people. People speak up for themselves and they get out there and make it happen. And other people are kind of shy and just waiting for it to come to you. It's not going to come to you. You have to go and get it. So
Thanks for speaking up. And honey, she looks like a totally different person.
Who, you?
About me hiding you.
Oh, me? What do you mean?
I guess I can say you weren't as polished.
Oh yeah,
Back
yeah,
then you were.
yeah. Back then, yeah. Oh yeah. This new Dani, yeah, definitely for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah. You
Tell the people
you
about me, girl. Tell them.
just definitely you weren't as polished. You know, you had a weave. You just
Mhm.
were. It was almost like this little country girl.
I know that's what I felt like. That is what I felt like. But I didn't. I was finding. I think I'm still kind of
Yes.
finding myself. But that's exactly
Yeah.
what it was. Just like that
Yeah.
growth. Like you see me kind of
Yeah.
coming
You
out
were like
of
this.
that shit.
It was like that moment you were a shell, like a turtle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you poked your head out and you took a
Yeah.
chance, whatever. But you definitely are not the young lady you are today. You were, yeah. And I mean, it's not bad. Like I said,
No,
it's
I know.
in
Yeah.
comparison to, it's just like then you were this kind of fresh out the gates, this country, just you didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Yeah.
definitely who you're becoming, it is becoming of you. Like you,
Oh, yeah.
not that you were not attractive and beautiful then, you know.
But yeah, I get what you
Just
said.
like
No,
you
I
hide
definitely
behind the hat and stuff. You know
yes.
what I'm saying? Exactly. We have definitely evolved.
Yes. I
And
see it. I know. I get
absolutely.
exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
But it's that growth and like knowing your worth and seeing
Yeah.
yourself and just all of that. So yeah, it's all of that.
Wanted
It's
to
all
be
of
cute. I had to get
Mhm.
back to like I want to be cute again. Like not that I wasn't
Right.
cute, but just like really putting forth the effort. You know, if it's
The
getting up
effort.
and put whatever it is, putting forth that effort to feel good about yourself. And then
Mm-hmm.
reflect and everybody else gets to benefit from it. But when you
Yep.
do it for yourself, it's just more fun, it's more beneficial, it's to have
Mm-hmm.
more meaning and purpose. And I definitely had to get to that because it's easy for some of us to stay in our shells or just be used to being behind the scenes. And
Yeah.
that doesn't serve me. You know what I mean? As much as I
Mm-hmm.
hate it, you know, I have to get out there. I have to post. I have to, you know, do certain things
Yeah, it's
different.
that.
If you don't
Yeah.
do things differently, then what are you
Nothing.
expecting?
Yep. Right.
Nothing
Yeah,
different is going to happen. So,
if you're doing the same stuff. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I'm
um,
glad you can see that. See
oh
my
yeah,
growth.
yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. I've seen that for a long time, but that's why I had to. I was giggling when you were speaking because I was just thinking about you on the front row.
Picturing it.
Totally different person, still beautiful, but yeah,
Oh,
just
you.
you've evolved, and I love it. Yeah,
Thank you.
this is so sad. We're only on the first question.
Oh Lord.
I know. And what time is it? Okay, we got to be mindful.
Okay.
Who named you?
Birth name?
Mm,
My mom actually. I was actually gonna be a Courtney. Funny
see?
thing. See, but then so like I said, I'm a December baby born 2 days before Christmas, and I had a cousin, Daniel, who used to walk to my mom's house and clean off the car for her. Like I think at the end of November, December, like when she was really, due, he would come and clean the car, do the driveway and all of that stuff. And so she was like, I had to name Danielle. Yep.
You named after a sweet cousin.
After my cousin, and he actually gave me my first car.
What?
I was
Girl,
just
why is
saying
that a
right
question?
there.
Look, let me cross that off. Look, I have first car, and then who bought it?
My cousin Dan.
Daniel.
It was his Altima. Yep.
Let me X that one. What?
X that one out. It was
Wow.
the Altima.
Oh.
And I rode that baby till the wheels fell off.
Oh,
Yes.
yes, like I'm riding my car now. Exactly. Yes.
Better. Yes. 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 Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
Daniel, he's still with us?
Yep, he's still with us. Yep, he's still with us. Yes,
From
he
the
is.
Cash App, yeah.
Right.
You have to give Daniel's Cash App. What?
My nickname, yeah. And my mom used to always call me Dani, and I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. Up until I saw America's Next Top Model, and it was the girl Dani, and she had the gap, but she was so cute, and she spelled it Dani, and I was like, Ma, you can start calling me Dani. And so I just, because at first I would do like she would write Dani, and I'm like, that's so ugly. Like I don't
like Dani, like a dude.
Like a dude,
oh,
yeah, that's so ugly. And then I'm like, it ain't even no Y in my name, like that's stupid.
Just
and then I
saw mom. No.
Yeah.
That's
So
really being named after Daniel. No.
right. And so I saw the DANI and I was like, oh, and
That's
she cute
it.
too. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
So yep.
The influence of people.
Influence the people, I'm telling
The
you.
influence of people. It just never, Danny don't even know.
Don't even know, right? That
Wow.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's a really good story. And that's why I asked that question. I think I've only asked one other person, but it's like a story behind it. Like what?
It is. And it's a real story.
Like my dad was gonna name me Wilhelmina. Like what?
Right. And it's crazy because my mama named Willamette.
You know?
Uh-huh.
It's like who knew? It's so many fun things that come out of questions. Okay, everybody, I'm going. Okay. And where are you from? You said it, but born and raised?
Born in Lake Forest, raised in Waukegan, Illinois.
Waukegan. I feel like
yes, ma'am.
I used to work for Hilton. I don't know if I booked somebody there. I've seen it, maybe passing. I don't know.
Yeah. It's about 30 minutes north of Chicago.
And what about, was it Pierre? What is it? How is it? It's a P word. Illinois.
Peoria.
That. Yeah.
Yeah, Peoria. Probably about an hour from where I was from. Yeah. From Waukegan. It's closer to Chicago though. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Peoria. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll pass through there leaving Nebraska, Kansas City, and then that trip.
Yep.
So I've definitely seen those names, those cities.
Good.
So we got that. What's your favorite color?
That's a tricky question. I'm an earthy girl. So like I love like browns and greens. Probably honestly, I would say like army green would be my favorite color. Like I'm that girl, and then I can throw a little pink in there sometimes, but for the most part I'm like greens and browns and
green is my favorite color. Mm-hmm. And I second that. I'm a total denim, brown, tan, earth tone all day long. I've had to break that as well.
Yeah,
like, having to buy color, forcing myself to add more color to my
more color, because in our world black is our everything, but it's such like a good color. Like it goes with a lot. It's flattering. Like it's just amazing. Like I love black. Yeah,
it nips it in the bud, like for real. Nice. Favorite weather?
That's true. I would say summer.
Really?
Like season wise, summer.
Hot?
Not hot. Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Like 80, 85.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's perfect for me.
Yeah.
I'm loving winter more. Winter is just beautiful. It's so pretty, very pretty. The snow. I went skiing for my 33rd birthday. Where? And that was amazing in Wisconsin, at Lake Geneva. Really, really nice. Really, really nice.
What happened? Wisconsin?
Because I wanted to, just because Wisconsin is right there from where I'm from. So
you are so right.
Yeah, I'm right there. So wow. I think it was like a 40-minute drive, and me and my friends went for the weekend, and that was everybody's first time. They're like, girl, you crazy? I'm like, look, y'all, we black, we girls, we gotta start experiencing life. We get to go everywhere for everybody else's birthdays because it's like warm, and I'm like, we're gonna do something that'll cater to the coldness of my birthday. That was the best experience we ever had. Like, if I say every black person in the world needs to go skiing, because like that adrenaline, and it's just so fun. We don't do that type of stuff, so it's like it's so much fun. Well, when I go to Aspen, you coming? I want to do that for my 40th. Seriously,
like Denver or what? Aspen,
Colorado.
Okay, yeah. I'll go Denver, Colorado.
Yeah, Colorado. Yeah.
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah, definitely. I promise you.
That's been on Denver. Interestingly enough, I knew I was going to leave Portland, where I was born and raised, Portland, Oregon, when I was 25. And I had like this list. I did a pros and cons, and then I made a list of where I would move. Don't ask me why Denver back then, not in 98.
Was on?
Everybody in Denver. I don't know.
Right, and back then.
But it's just it's one of those places. I know Colorado is beautiful.
it's a great retirement place.
Yeah.
And then Denver is kind of on the come up too, as
I
far
think
as
so.
like entrepreneurs
Yeah.
for like entrepreneurship for Black people.
More
Just
Black people than we
anything.
think is in.
Yeah, that's
is
what they
in
said. It's a lot of Black people there. I was like, oh, really? So
yeah,
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 more than we think. I feel like I haven't been, but it's just
yeah.
something about or Colorado, the state of Colorado, because it's
Because
all
yeah,
the Aspen is so many different places.
yeah, it's the
Um,
right.
and I've looked not for skiing though, so
Mm-hmm.
absolutely, I would love. Yeah, don't forget.
I promise you, I'm not.
Yeah,
You better
I'm
hang.
down.
You gotta hang because we're gonna party hard too. So
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, we gonna. I'm.
I'll
Look,
be
I went to
there.
Miami. I know I went to Miami with my nieces, and they were like, "Auntie, please come out." I'm like, "No, I'm just gonna sit on this balcony." And I did all,
We're gonna be lit on the balcony right
absolutely, absolutely.
here.
No, I'm not a killjoy or a party pooper, but
Yeah.
it's a certain level of
You know
cutoff.
your limit, but that's good. I'd rather you know your limit than
Yeah,
go out and just go, yeah.
exactly. Be mad
Yes.
and then tweeting and talking to people, and you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yes.
They
Like
got me out here.
right.
Exactly. Like, no.
Yeah.
So
Know yourself.
I'm
Yes. There
excited.
you go.
Yay. But yeah, I have never skied before, so good for you.
It's
Good.
very fun, very
Yeah,
fun, and
good
very
for you.
easy. Mm-hmm.
I believe it, but still, it's just one of those things. Oh, it's too, like you said, Black girl, Black people stuff.
Yes.
It's too cold. It's too, what we
Yes.
just don't, we just put that in another culture's,
Yep.
checkbox, and that's not fair to us.
That's not. Yeah. We got to start living more and doing more, like getting out of our comfort zone. Like, yeah, because that's what it is. Our comfort zone.
Exactly. Or even our culture zone.
The culture, that's exactly what it is, the culture zone. Because what your mom say, you Black, you don't be skiing, them white people go skiing or something. Like,
And
so
like,
yeah.
oh, really? Like,
yeah.
Says who?
Says who? Says their mama,
yeah.
they mama. So you got to break it. So yeah.
Break every chain.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Next question: religious background, church, Muslim.
Church, Christian, baptized. Definitely.
Nice.
I know God. I believe in Him.
Yeah.
He knows my heart. He know He not finished with me yet.
That's
but
right.
I'm not gonna say but pre-COVID, I was in church. If not every Sunday, every other Sunday.
Really?
Yeah, definite believer. And then even back home, like, did you go? Oh, something happened. Okay.
Yeah.
Even back home, before moving here, we were in church every week. So I'm definitely heavy in church. I actually want to eventually, once I can kind of be more committed to really living by His word, I wouldn't mind joining the choir and trying to be a little bit more involved. But I just don't.
Once you've done sinning, once you get your sinning on track.
A little bit, but he knows.
About 6 more months, and I'm gonna join the choir.
We be talking, and he knows. So he knows.
Oh yeah. That's what God looks at, as a heart.
Yeah, the heart
person.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all you can go off of, is a heart, because we all can say and show a lot of stuff.
Right.
What's really going on is what He's looking at, and He knows it.
Yeah, and I don't want to be one of them ones that they be talking about. I can't, because I can't stand in front of you and trying to be preaching to be all this and all that, and I know I'm still kind of backsliding. So it's like
straddling the fence. Exactly.
Yep, exactly. So
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because as long as we have our own personal relationship with God, as long as we know we will be accountable. That's the sad and scary part when you're a believer. But at the same time, He knows your heart, and you can't be fake about it anyway.
Yeah.
So I tell people all the time, I'm a hypocrite. I can say this, that, and the other, and don't get me wrong, but I'm very aware of my sin. And it is a sin. And I do whatever it is, sin, whatever it is. It doesn't have to, just because you want to do it, not be a sin anymore. But, it is.
It is.
Yeah. And it's not like it's okay, but He knows.
He knows,
He
yeah.
knows.
He knows, and I live a good life, and I give back, and I try to be a blessing if however I can. So he knows. He
That's
knows.
right.
He got a good one.
Giving is a big deal. It really is.
Yes, huge. That's how you get your blessings.
No, and that's what I was just talking to my husband about that. Like that's what philanthropists, that's what rich people, that's what major people do.
Yeah.
You know, because there's so much given to us. And so when you bless and you give to other people, it's just rewarding, and then your life, it almost has this layer of favor on it.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
That's exactly how I feel. That's why I am. I definitely, I try to bless as many, if I can, especially if I can. If I know I'm in the position to help somebody or do something, regardless of what it is, I definitely try to do it, because that's how you get your blessings. Like, and you stay a blessing to somebody and you'll stay blessed. So yeah.
Yes. And all giving isn't money.
And it's not, that's on exactly, like it's not even about that. It's like whatever. So yeah, it doesn't have to be money. Yep.
All giving isn't money.
Yep. It could be time, listening, some, just whatever. Yeah.
Babysitting.
And that blessing, yeah.
Babysitting is a big deal too. How many people, I'm gonna say, as a mom, think how many people save people that you would actually want to have babysit your child, or where you don't have to worry. You know what I mean? Like that's a gift. That's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody, especially if they aren't charging you, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. It's like all the family that helped raise, you know, our daughter, not girl. It's like, thank you.
A huge blessing.
I didn't do nothing for them, but
still, yeah.
Absolutely. Still.
It's a blessing, yeah.
It is. It was a way of them giving to me. Siblings?
So with mom and dad, it's myself and my sister. She's 4 years older than me.
Wow.
Yeah. And she actually is a licensed cosmetologist, but when I first moved here 4 years ago, I begged her, come here and let's set this up together. Like this could have been a sister team, because I'm like, I'm in school, I'm learning, I'm in school building clientele, but you could be at the fort holding that down and building the clientele and letting them know, like, you know, kind of getting it going and started. But some people, it's not in everyone, it's not in everybody. So, and that's what it was. I think her fear got a hold of her, and so that kind of hindered her. But I think she kind of regrets it now, because she kind of sees my vision. She sees that the vision that I had is kind of your labor, the roots of my labor, that seed that I planted. Yes, the roots is sprouting and it's starting to grow, and she sees it, but she's very happy and supportive.
A blessing too.
Yeah, and then with my dad, only he had, Angie,
well,
girl. So
I don't think so. I bet you I know somebody who got you beat. But go ahead.
Okay, so he had 4 after me and my sister, but then he was incarcerated for 33 years.
How long?
Just 30 years. He went in when I was 2 and he got out when I was 33.
Whoa.
And now he got 2 kids, 2 babies. He just had the other baby probably like last week, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you have siblings that are drinking milk.
Yeah. Yeah. So the last 2, I think one of them is 1, maybe he turned 1, and then the baby that he just literally had. So
not the same person?
This a whole nother show for you, girl. Well, but he laid his hat, okay. Whatever he said, yeah. So that's a whole nother
episode.
Right.
But that's your dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, interestingly enough, that how has being without him, even having a father like that, how has that affected, or what have you learned from that about you, a girl dad?
About me? So honestly, think I may have like a little bit of daddy issues.
Think.
Yeah, I know I do. I had a stepdad, like my mom, who I call my dad, like that's my dad. And
Aw.
he like,
Thank God.
yeah, thank God for him.
Wow.
But it was still different, just not having that, especially seeing my daughter and her dad kind of interact and how close they are. I didn't have that. So
wow.
yeah, I got some daddy issues, but I love my dad, my stepdad,
right.
my dad. Yeah.
Yeah, your dad.
Yeah, definitely love him. Thank
God
God
for
he's
him.
in my life. Yeah, thank God for him. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah.
Who you see? Who knew?
Who knew? Yeah. And
you just never know.
I just kind of came to that realization, honestly, that I have daddy issues probably like a month and a half ago. It's like I just, because my life has been kind of crazy, and I'm just like trying to figure out just what's going on.
Why?
The root of it. The why. So yeah.
Good for you. It's the root. It's the root. And that is my whole thing. And that is like, I'm on a mission now to, I just say prevent Angie Parker's, which is my maiden name. Just to help women, before they get into a relationship with someone narcissistic, whatever it is, or to even recognize it's the root problem. It's the core issues. And that baggage that you take into the relationship and that you have no idea about. All this stuff going on with your dad and your family, whatever, and people don't even look, analyze, break stuff down, and get like, how is this affecting me?
Yeah.
Childhood traumas that you don't even know you had.
Yeah. Stuff that you kind of just put up with or dealt with, trying to feel accepted or just,
and feeling accepted. Why?
Right.
Yeah. Why? All the questions that people don't ask. So I'm very, very proud of you because you got daddy issues. You're supposed to have daddy issues. It's you not looking at the daddy issues and analyzing the daddy issues, healing from the daddy issues before you move on in life and raise your daughter.
Yep.
It's a lot of stuff I had to look and be like, oh my God, looking at my daughter, like, okay.
And even my son, like,
totally.
Totally.
So yeah. How do you prevent? How can you be? How can you? It's a lot. But people people keep living, keep living. Never ask a question. Never connect the dots. Nothing. And then expect something. Or you see people married 4, 5, 6 times.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. 1, 2, 3.
Damage yourself if you don't get to that. Like, you got to get to that root of why and understand like your upbringing, who you are, and that'll help you to move on in the future. Like, you have to. And a lot of people
always cannot be everybody else.
Yeah, it can't. Like, you have to. And that's my thing. It's like, okay, I know I ain't as perfect as I think I am. It's something that's wrong with me. So it's like, just understanding that seriously.
No, like, that's what I had to sit down. Like, okay, I'm the common denominator,
right?
And what is
so
that?
what is it that I'm doing? Yep.
How? Okay, if I think I'm this, like you said, I'm not as, and I never thought I was perfect or whatever. Not that you even,
but
you but I'm not as. It's like, okay, well, if that's the case, how do I keep getting with? You know what I'm saying?
Because I know I'm not perfect, but I know I don't intentionally going around and do stuff to hurt people, or so it's like malicious. As good as I do, and as much good as I put out, it's like, okay,
it's some funk up in us.
It's some funk somewhere, and you're not gonna tell me what it is. You're not gonna tell me what it is. So I need to sit down and ask myself deep down, like, what is it, Dani? And that's kind of that's where I'm at.
Yeah, man, good for you.
Yeah, thank
people,
you.
Girl, it's 80-year-old. You know what I'm saying? People on their deathbed that's never never analyze and question who they are and why they are the way they are. Some people don't even see a problem with.
And you know what? No shade or anything on my mom, but I feel like I'm doing this for me now because I want to be able to help my kids better than my mom was able to help me kind of when I'm going through, just everything that I've been going through. So it's like I want to be able to give them answers and not just kind of sit there and, well, I don't know, or like I really want to have dialogue. Yeah, just
take it to the Lord. Did you get that prayer closet I told you to get?
Yeah, right. I can't.
I'm gonna call you back, Ron.
Right, I'm gonna call you back. Right.
Love you. Yeah, and my mom is the same thing. I'm doing a series with my mom as I'm doing these series with you guys, the interviews and all that stuff. I'm literally doing like a legacy series with my mom, who's 81, who was married at 18, who had 4 kids by 22, and then ended with me, number 8, 4 boys and 4 girls at 34 or something like that. Yeah.
Wow.
So what, like,
because all your mom has known her whole life is kids
and Jesus.
And Jesus. Wow.
And my husband, my dad, who's passed away a few years ago, but her husband, that was her Sunday school teacher.
Wow.
I'm like, so mom, I haven't gotten to that question yet, but overall, it's like, in retrospect and even just analyzing life and lives for me, it's like, well, who were you? Because dad, 7 years older, saw this young tender, this little sweet thing, you know what I'm saying? And then you were doing a great mom, great dad.
Amazing.
Nobody's perfect. But then when you start we have soft dysfunction in our family. Yeah. It's no like blatant, stuff, mom, dad, nothing like that. You have to really dig and look and be like, wait a minute. Because
something,
the way you think. It could be limited beliefs. It could be, just limited.
Yeah.
That's how I can think about with certain things coming from mine. But yeah, with these moms, it's like they didn't know who they were, and your mom probably ain't thinking to ask, or why would I ask? God, I am the way God made me.
and especially back then with her just it's times are different. So that's
gonna be those new moms with tools. I'm like way more frank, way more conversational, way more open, a lot of stuff with my daughter. My mom just said no. She came from my mom is an older mom. She's 81. You know what I mean? So the generation that she came from, they didn't talk about stuff. Their business. That was real mamas. You know what I'm saying? They didn't talk bad about daddy. They did, you know what I'm saying? It was just kind of like this system or whatever, but you're doing great because I'm with you. Like I want to be a different mom, more knowledgeable in a different way. That's
be able to really, like just really vocally like be there and just kind of give them advice or just be more vocal in their lives. Like my mom was amazing too, but it was just it is what it is. So
exactly. And like overall, what does she know? And who's vocal with your mom?
With mom, and that's exactly. So so it's like somebody has to be the one to break that chain, and hopefully it would be me. I'm making sure it's gonna be me.
Even be conscious to want to break the chain. You've already broken it. Seriously, people don't think break. People thinking break what chain?
Right.
Okay, we all have babies at 15. Nobody's talking. Nobody has a father. Nobody's married. No, you know what I'm saying? Like all these different patterns have found in family that nobody seems to like this. So this is not a problem.
This is right. Y'all think it's okay? Somebody gotta be the one.
Somebody has to be and we are those ones. I'm grateful for it, and I'm very proud of you because you're younger than me. How old are you?
I'm 36. I'll be 37 in December, so not that younger.
Yes,
so,
you are. I'm like 11 years older now. I just turned 47.
But that's like 37 nowadays. So
I don't care what it is.
I don't care what it is.
You are young. You have 10 years more than me, and you're getting it now. You know what I'm saying? That's like really, really important because you have just longer with getting it and having an understanding of yourself.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Like,
Thank you.
mm-hmm. And that's
Thank you.
I'm like I said, I'm proud of you because I
I
want
received that. Thank you.
mm-hmm. You're welcome. Seriously. That's a big goal is to just create some smart young ladies.
Yes, yes,
Equip,
yes.
equip y'all. Cause honey.
Yeah.
Anyway. Favorite city.
My favorite city, oh, that's a great, honestly, I would say recently it's
Yeah.
been Miami because I've been there twice in like a month and I want to go back.
Yeah.
Like,
Follow
it's just,
her. We see.
right, we see. I really love
We
Miami
know.
though.
Miami.
It's like the weather, the
Yeah.
beach, the people. It's
Yeah.
just, it's
Yeah.
like they're happy.
Yeah.
They're happy. And then I love Atlanta too, honestly. I love what I love about Atlanta. Honestly, I'll say Atlanta is my favorite city first because I love the blackness of Atlanta. When I moved here, I never felt so black in my life, and I was proud to be black. And people are, to me, people are very proud and vocal about being black here, and they support black people here. It's like not you have the crazies and stuff, but for the most part, especially within the industry, for me, it's like, okay, well, how can I help you? What can I do for you that's gonna get you there? Like, and that's what I love. It's not I'm gonna keep this a secret because I don't want you to know. It's so girl, yes, I did this and I did that, and I'm telling you because I think if you make it, you probably gonna come back and get me. So let me share my knowledge with you. And that's what I love about here. People are very supportive, and yeah, I love that. I love it. And then the weather. I hate the rain, how it rains every now and then. But it'll rain for like 10 minutes
what are
straight.
we complaining for? Because it's gonna be hot.
It's gonna be hot, right? So yes.
Exactly.
I love it. Forever, I love Atlanta, and then Miami is next. Yes.
Yeah, no, that's cute because I feel like I just started to love. I just started to love Atlanta, and I just started to really love my car. To be honest, I think, yeah, because I want another car. I bought my car, no car payment, this, that, and the other, and Atlanta is a different place, so you already know I could have easily just upgraded just because, but please,
right.
But just appreciating the city and appreciating my car. It's almost like these two gratitudes that I've taken for granted.
And they go hand in hand because in order for you to appreciate the city, you have to have that car to get around to appreciate it. So yeah,
honey, because Atlanta ain't nobody gonna make it without a car.
Ain't nobody gonna make it without a right, unless you right in the city,
and you better not have to go visit nobody because you will be getting picked up.
Yeah, and if you getting picked up, and
because none of us live. Most of us, you do.
So I'm closer, closer, about 15 minutes away.
But again, nobody lives in a city like that. Most people don't live in Atlanta. So if you don't have a car here, and people don't even get it. People don't understand that.
If you ain't got no car,
Atlanta ain't the place.
You would hate it if you don't have a car.
If you don't have a car or a plan, you can forget it.
Or a plan, because you can Uber or you can Turo. So, but
that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that adds up. That's more than car note and insurance half the time.
For some people,
very expensive. No, so good for you because Atlanta. When I first moved to Atlanta, coming from Oregon, I was like, I was scared.
Really,
I've never seen so many black people, and then they were like dark skinned black people.
Oh my gosh. Can I tell you a funny story? So I think we were still looking for our house when, I don't know if we had bought the house already or if we were still looking, but we were at McDonald's and I'm like, oh my gosh, babe, look at that. And he like, what? He thinking something going down in McDonald's, like what's going on? I'm
everybody's
like,
black.
Oh, those black people. He like, man, you're right. I'm like, because back home in Waukegan, Illinois, like it's a lot of Hispanic people there. So, and that's all you see. Like,
wow.
yeah, I call it like kind of like little Mexico. We always say we got the real Mexicans, like the real Mexican food, all that.
Good
I love
Mexican food.
Yeah, good, really, really good. So that's why I'm so
knew?
happy when I go back home. But
Knew?
that's what you see there, because a lot of our people kind of think like they too good to kind of do that. But it's like here, they don't care. They got bills to pay, they got mouths to feed, so they gonna go work. It's like, and I love that about them. So that was like the biggest culture shock to me, was just going in there and seeing nothing but Black people. And I'm just like, oh my God. Oh my God. And they were like young, older, like everybody.
That.
So yeah.
All
I was
that.
like, this is dope. This is so dope. Yeah. He was like, it was crazy, but it was
I came to visit. Yeah, no, I'm gonna say I came to visit like when I was 12. So even then it was just like,
oh,
you know, yeah, we were at the underground, the bus station, or you know, the train station, the MARTA. It was just I didn't feel Black. I was
right.
I didn't know if I was scared, or I mean I was 12, you know, coming from white
that was huge shock for you. Yeah.
Huge. What do they call it? Culture shock?
Culture shock, yeah.
Culture shock. And that and when you think about it, that's crazy.
It is, but I mean,
it's amazing.
It's amazing. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy, but it's that type of stuff. Like, it's real. And that's what I was gonna say. That's that type of stuff that lets you know, like, just how real it is. And just
You know, when you experience it, it's real. And so even but mind you, I've had siblings, older siblings that have lived here. Like I said, when I was 12, I came to visit. You know, that's how I ended up in Atlanta. It's like, okay, well, good grief, I already have 3 siblings here. You know, I came to live with my brother. I was able to fly back and forth, you know, pay rent in the room, you know what I'm saying, be with family. But overall, Atlanta it's a different place.
It is.
It is. It's a different place. And we live here.
We live here.
We live here. And we live here.
We live here.
Dream location. Dream location.
Dream location.
In your mind today.
In my mind today, honestly, I would love to get to LA. Yeah, it's crazy, but it's career-wise for me. I think that for some reason, like LA has just, I've talked to my best friend about this. Like LA has been like in my heart and on my mind for like a year. And I don't know why, like a year and a half, it's just like LA. Like, I don't know why, but it's just like, I don't know. But then
you mean like to visit?
No, like
to live?
I would, realistically, I would have a nice condo.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, and then, but so a nice condo in LA, and then I don't know. I think Atlanta is home.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
I need you to visit LA first.
Visit it first, and that's
people for you. I have people for you. Yeah.
See, and I've never been, and it's like I want to get there. It's just something about LA that's been on me, like just LA. Yeah. I don't know why, but LA.
Well, when that goes down, I got people for you so you can visit first.
And so I would. Yeah, I'm not gonna move first or nothing like that, but I would visit.
You never know how people do. I'm just like,
that's true.
I'm like you real smitten with LA.
Yeah.
Let me get your toes dipped in the water real quick
first. Yeah,
absolutely. And I'm with you with having it, you know, the back and forth business.
Yeah,
you know I mean? Absolutely. You know, because it's two different worlds. LA is a world by itself.
Is it fast?
Yeah, it's fast. It's just different.
It's different.
But I mean, it depends on what you're looking for and what you want and what you need and how you see it. But I need you to visit it, like live in it, feel it a little bit for yourself. But I mean, it's not like a bad thing because, and guess what? LA is just like Atlanta. Everything is coming to Atlanta with the industry and the glitz and the glamour and movies.
It's shifting from there. And that's kind of what I've been feeling too. Like it's like that's the mom and then this is the pop or something like that. Like, yeah. So
and this is becoming the mom and LA's becoming the pop.
The pop. Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of big companies, movie, movies, the whole package, they all come into Atlanta. It's cheaper, it's different, it's
I just wish Atlanta had a beach. Like, we just need water. We just need water. If it was water here, it would be perfect.
It would be perfect.
It would be perfect. Yeah.
No. Atlanta, if it had a beach even within an hour.
Within an hour, yeah.
A real beach.
Savannah. Right.
I know. We just came back from Savannah and Hilton Head and all that. Yeah. Just doing a mother-daughter trip, starting a tradition.
Oh, yeah, you did do that.
Yeah. Okay. And she's starting high school. So I wanted to have something mounted, creating memories and all that. But we went to South Hilton Head. Well, that was new. That was nice. And then we trekked over before we came home to Savannah. But yeah, it's 3 hours away. 4.
Wow.
I mean, but yeah, I'm with you. If but LA, Malibu and all that, man, it's a different place. It's a different But I definitely got your back when you.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Please do. I'm glad we talked about it.
Yes.
Seriously. Now, what's your time limit? Because right now, overall, it'll be pretty much an hour right now. So I feel like with most of you guys, and with most of you guys, all y'all, it will be a part 2. So if you have to wrap it up or do whatever, because honey, we only on question 8. And
How many more do you
all
have?
the way down to 32.
Oh, Lord.
I know.
You can ask me like 2 more good questions.
Okay. Exactly. You said 2 more good questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or whatever, 2 more, just whatever you want. Okay.
You got it right. Hold on.
Okay. Hold on.
1 second. I think the good ones came down to 30, 31, 32. Hold on. Well, so no, this is a good one too. And we'll combine these 2. Your ultimate goal, and then the other one is a mom goal. So your ultimate goal for Dani.
For me?
Right now. Just where you are right now. And then just to kind of combine the 2, I'm going to check both of them off. That's 2 questions. Your mom goal.
My ultimate goal for me, Dani Glover, Dani the stylist, Dani did it, is to just continue to perfect my craft. Step out of my comfort zone with things, and and when I say things like creativity, like just finding that, just looking at something and it inspiring me to go and create something with hair or something like that. So just trying to find that creativity and different ways to make myself stand out within the industry, because there's so many of us. It's a lot of people out there who do hair and who do really, really good. And so just making sure that I'm up to par with the trends, the talent, and just finding a way to stand out, even if it's just a little bit, just, being me, just genuinely and authentically me, and continue to heal, and just growing mentally, spiritually, physically, and just really not being afraid to go after what I want, and speak up for myself if I don't want it.
Good for you.
And just having that backbone and not being afraid, and second guessing myself. Like,
being empowered.
Empowered, yes. Yes.
Empowered,
being empowered. Yes.
Nice. How fun is that?
It's fun.
It's fun.
It's scary. But it's fun. Yeah, it's scary. It's scary, yeah. And then as far as go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, even with your ultimate goal, is it movies? Is it like even what level outside of being like super skilled? What do you want to do?
So level wise, my ultimate goal is Beyonce.
Like to do her?
Yeah,
she's
keeping
so
it
nice.
real.
I met her before.
Don't tell me that. I can feel your whole body right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, just to do her. I love Beyonce. And then I honestly, to become a celebrity stylist while still having my regular day-to-day clients. Like I want to do both.
That's right.
I want to be that. Yeah, I want to be able to do both. Movies, like I feel like we need to go ahead and storm Tyler Perry Studios because we're ready. So yeah, but just doing movies and having celebrity friends, having regular friends, and just living a happy, stress-free life. I know life will never be stress-free, but just you get what I'm saying? Just that
of
life.
course I do.
Yeah. That life. And then just being able to help people and helping myself, and then with my kids, I just really want to build a stronger relationship with them. And I feel like that's starting to happen. When I first started doing hair here, I was kind of so much on the building clientele grind mode that I was working like a lot. So I missed out on a lot, but it's come to the point where I can kind of, say, I'm not afraid to tell them, no, I'm not going to do this. You can't come at this time. Or, I'm starting to kind of put my foot down more on my time and taking the day off to dedicate to them and stuff like that. So making sure that I'm speaking with them and just spending that time and bonding with them. Because I missed some time, but and my son, I think my son gets it. He sees it. He understands now. And just letting them know. Yeah.
Right?
Right.
It's beneficial to them.
And exactly. And then I tell him, like, if I was, a doctor, I would, you wouldn't kind of see me. So it's kind of like the same thing. Like, I'm doing this for y'all in the long run. And it's like, it's not always fun. Like, I don't like standing up all day. So it's like, it's work. Yeah.
Honestly, that will change. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. As you start to construct, and even how you're getting to say no, and being able to create, around your family, and just being okay with that, because money comes and money goes. Absolutely. And once you know that and believe that, then you'll be okay with constructing your schedule and creating. Like when I had Khalees, when I had my baby, it was like, okay, I don't want to do singles anymore. I can't do these long, drawn out hairstyles to where, most likely I have her with me or being away from her. I can't do it. So my prayer was quicker hairstyles, more money. And that's what happened.
Just finding a way.
It's saying it, believing it, moving on.
And moving
because
on.
That's what you need.
And
God gives us the desires of our heart, one way or another. But once you, just like you said, with the clients, your schedule and all that, once you get used to that and you start, you teach people and clients how to treat you.
And I think the problem was they were so used to me just kind of being at their beck and call because I'm trying to build. And so it's like, now I'm kind of, whatever you need me to do, I'm going to do it. But it's like, now, okay, hold on, let's kind of try to meet each other halfway, or this is my schedule and this is that. So
and there's exceptions.
There's
it's different stuff, but absolutely, when you draw a line, when you set the schedule, when you set boundaries,
that's exactly what it is.
We're talking about boundaries, y'all.
Yes, that's been my whole motto for 2020. What's this? 2021 boundaries. Boundaries all the way around. You have to have those boundaries, or else people will run all over you. You have to.
People don't care. You don't care. They don't care.
They don't care, right?
Who's benefiting more? Them.
That right. Oh, but can you just squeeze me in? It's just 2 braids. It's just 2 braids. But then you gonna be going on about your day, living your happy life, and you didn't set me back an hour or two, and
I missed the recital
later. Missing
this braids.
And that. For your 2 braids. So
they don't get 2 braids, so we can do it at 11 o'clock or 2 in the morning. Something that works for me or whatever. Does that work for you? Because this is what I have.
This is what I have, and so that's
kind of that, because some other 2 braids will come on through.
And that's what happens too. That's how how it goes.
I do. I really do. It's all about decisions and the confidence to set boundaries and be okay. All money is not good money.
It's not.
And money comes and money goes. Clients come and clients go.
And clients go.
That's not that serious, because why are you trying to be married to them? they look at the next prospect, or you just,
right.
you know, so you have to, it's not about being selfish, but it is about being selfish in a different
At
way.
some point you have to be, yeah, because they will have you working all night. Like
they don't care.
They don't care.
You don't care.
Extra $100. No, I don't want it. Like, no.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's
Appreciate you. I get it. And it makes me think.
Yeah, right.
However, it's a decision.
But
to be made. It's a decision to be made. Okay, baby. One more question.
Okay.
Let me look. Look, let me see. Oh. Okay, so this is the same. I'm checking off 2 questions, but it can be answered. Favorite thing about yourself, least favorite thing about yourself. Oh.
This you know what? I think my favorite thing about myself is how can I word this?
Oh.
I am a sweet beast.
Yeah.
I'm a really, really nice, genuinely nice person. Yeah. Until you just really absolutely do me wrong.
Cross me.
And but with the crossing, and this is something just kind of when I sit back and think about myself, with the crossing, it's like I kind of use that as motivation to go harder in life, because now it's like, oh, person such and such did me this way, so let me go ahead and work even harder, because one way or another you're gonna see me and you're gonna see how good I am and how like great I am and what such a bad person you were probably to me or in life or whatever. It's like, yeah, so I just love that. I love that about me. Like I don't even know how to say it, but I'm a sweet beast, I guess.
That's right.
And I think the thing that I like least about myself is that let me see. I feel like I'm not as confident in myself as I should be. I don't see sometimes everything else that people, would tell me about myself, but yeah, just my confidence level, maybe just being a little more confident.
Yeah. And that is changing, and that will change.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
And that will change. Like, seriously. But at least you know it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's something just to build on and to work on. Even knowing your favorite thing about yourself and least favorite thing, that's something to know and to build on and work on. So my whole thing is at least you know it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you how many people just don't look at themselves. So yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely a part 2.
Yeah.
Definitely. I promise you, every single one except for one with my manager in LA.
Funny.
That one was a long conversation, but overall I don't feel like we need a part 2. Like I don't even know how long that one was. But everybody else is like, it's more. It's so
it's more. Yeah,
absolutely.
Because I can see it now. Yeah.
Now that you've been through it, you get it. Was it fun?
It was so much fun. I'm mad that I gotta go. Like, it was so much fun.
Oh my gosh. I try to tell y'all, no, like it's not even like that. It's gonna be fun, like for real. But now that you've been through it and know when you come back what to expect. So yeah, I'm really glad that you showed up. I'm really glad that you graced them with your presence and your answers and your vulnerability and transparency and even not knowing the answer
right
to some of them. But absolutely, we will be back for a part 2 with Dani. And I thank you guys for showing up and watching and being interested in my little thing here.
This is awesome.
With all the wonderful people that I know. But overall, we just want to have phenomenal people to have a chance to have a chance to for people to get to know them better. That's really the bottom line with this whole corner of untrending truth. This platform is for people to get to know amazing people behind the scenes. I'm a behind the scenes person, and God just gave me this, little way to kind of expand and expound on who I am. And
yeah,
I know, yeah,
because it's getting you out there too. Yeah, getting you out of your comfort zone.
Look, I never thought of it.
It is.
I never thought of it like that, but exactly in my own way. I've always marched the beat of my own drum and done things differently. And so this is another way to expand on that. And she's right. Also to get me out of being behind the scenes, like what I love to do. What's easy to do, not be seen. Hey,
that easiness, that comfort
but we're
zone.
changing. Yeah, we're changing. So once again, thank you for stopping by. After Talk with High Vibe Angie, and Dani and I are out.
All right, thank you for having me.
All right, bye y'all. All right, bye, sweetie.